Hello my friends, considering it's Sunday and that everyone would have gone to church today, thought I'd share some facts about Christianity and the Bible. I'm going to give you a little quiz. 6 questions you probably would know the answer to. Whether you're religious or not, you might be surprised. Question 1. In the Garden of Eden, God commanded Adam and Eve should not eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. What was this fruit? If you answered apple, believe it or not, you are incorrect. In the Bible, no fruit was ever mentioned. What God commanded is that Adam and Eve could eat any fruit that had seeds in it. Since apples have seeds in them, the forbidden fruit was not an apple. Question 2. This is a true or false. God expelled Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden because they ate the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. True or false? The correct answer to this is false. Adam and Eve were expelled to prevent them from eating from the tree of life, which would have made them eternal, and God didn't want that. Question 3. How many commandments are in the Bible? How many commandments are in the Bible? If you answered 10, you are way off. In the New Testament, there's a whopping 1,050 commandments. And in the Old Testament, there's 613 commandments, including a commandment which says you must sacrifice your firstborn. Question 4. This one will be multiple choice. When the wise men visited Jesus to bring him gifts when he was born, did they visit him in A, a tent, B, a manger, C, a house? In Matthew chapter 2 verse 11, the wise men visited Jesus in a house. Question 5, which is an extension to the previous question. Do you know how many wise men visited Jesus when he was born? How many wise men visited Jesus when he was born? If you answered 3, you are incorrect. If you answered 4, you are incorrect. Actually, if you answered any number, you are incorrect. Because the Bible never states how many wise men came to visit Jesus. What the Bible does state is that Jesus received 3 gifts from wise men. So that could have been 6 wise men, and only 3 of them had gifts. It could have been 1 wise man with 3 gifts. And finally, question 6, probably the most easiest question that people will probably think they know. How many of each animal did Noah take on the ark? How many of each animal did Noah take on the ark? Now, most people probably answered 2. That's fine. If you stop reading the Bible after Genesis chapter 6, if we continue reading to chapter 7 of Genesis, we'll see that God hadn't finished commanding Noah. His actual instructions were to take 7 pairs of each clean animal and 1 pair of non-clean animal. Also, He should take 7 pairs of every bird species. So the ark was a bit more populated than what everyone thought. So there you have it. How many questions did you get right? Only religion can be so complicated.